Hey friends, it's me, 8ball, back with another Hiveswap Friendism video. Today we are going to finish up Volume 9 with Chahat's good ending. And, yeah. Hopefully she has a good ending. It's been a while since I did her voice, so let's try and see if I can do that today. Yeah. Alright. Your gown flutters around you as you hop off the train. You feel like a very grimy Disney princess with no shoes, just a deranged Cinderella who left both glass slippers on the castle steps. Before you can decide in which direction to continue your merry jaunt, it's decided for you. As in, a small bluish missile slams into your midsection and sends you tumbling down the hill behind the train tracks, rolling over and over, and goddamn, you hope you don't kill anyone with your ass, especially not yourself. Looking at you, Damien. You land with a hard thwack on your back. Hey, it's you! The concussion you've just sustained must be giving you serious friend hallucinations. Sorry I hugged you so hard. I pushed you down a hill. I forgot how weak and flimsy you are. You take Amicia's offered hand, albeit nervously. You kinda skipped out on her back there, waiting until she was in the abolition trapped and escaping from her murder studio. Here's the big girl. Oh, I love her so much. She's so beautiful. You'd been so naive back then. You didn't know about raccoons or grub cakes or hate dating, and oh god, that is a giant murder clown, isn't it? Wow. She's even bigger than the adult you saw in the bandit lair. God, why? Why, whenever you think you've met the biggest, meanest bastard this place has to offer, it offers another bigger, meaner one? Without thinking, you put yourself between Amicia and the purple blood. Pretty dumb, considering Amicia can pick you up with one hand, but you just rolled down a hill and you aren't at peak performance. Chahat, it's about time. This is the one I was telling you about. The one with the precious, precious blood. Blood. The purple blood's slow, lazy smile somehow makes her face paint even more terrifying. She moseys closer, towering over you. A true pleasure, small thing. Any friend of Lil Blue is a friend of mine. Especially one who looks so pretty on the newest page of my scrapbook. Your stomach is dissolving into acid fear. Amicia stamps her foot. Don't make murder jokes. My friend is very delicate. You nod furiously. You are so delicate. Just a whiff of murder gives you the vapors. Pacing gospel, Lil Blue. I was only playing. Besides, no, I'm owed a bit of fun. And ain't it a fair bit hypocritical, lecturing me, considering what you were getting up to the first time you and I got to jawing, ripping heads off and all. Amicia goes blue. Chahat winks and you experience another spasm of fear. You clench your fists so she can't see your hands shaking. To distract yourself, you ask her if she and Amicia are moirails. You figure that's always the safest one to start with. Safer than, so do you guys hate fuck a lot? Chahat starts grinning again and Amicia blushes even harder. No, silly, of course not. I'm way too young for quadrants. I know a couple motherfuckers that started younger than you, Lil Blue. Still, there's no point. I mean, you're leaving in a couple pedigrees. Amicia stares at the ground sadly for a few seconds before she gets herself back together. But that's why tonight is going to be the best. Our final hunt. I'm so glad you're here too. She beams up at you, and you try to smile back, maybe achieving a half grimace. When Chahat leans over Amicia, it's with certain menacing fondness. Sounds like a party, my most vicious sister. Only we got us a smidge of a scheduling conflict. Huh? The massacres tonight, Lil Blue. Last massacre I'll see on planet side. Gotta present my glutes to testify before my most mirthful messiahs for the last time. You sure didn't get any of that. Every time you think your days of unbound ignorance are behind you, you turn over another stone to find more squirming bits of cultural miasma to suck in. Amicia rolls her eyes. Ugh, more church? That's seriously all you ever do. Sister, we talked about this. To praise the mirthful ones is a privilege and a revelation. My pusher beats for them. It smashes its way through the desolate cage of my thoracic struts. Yeah, I know. You love clown church. You love it so much you should just put it in a quadrant. Jesus, Amicia, maybe don't shout at the scary clown lady. Chahut puts a giant hand on Amicia's head, ruffling her hair like she's an angry puppy. Simmer it down, girl. Good news is, we got us a tiebreaker. She means you, doesn't she? More decisions? Usually we strive for it, but today, it's all up to you, stranger. Alright, so we're going to clown church, because if we say church sucks, we walk away in an angry huff. You don't know much about religion, but you have recently become pretty good at reading people. You have the slightest little suspicion that insulting this woman's religion might be unhealthy. Besides, it would be rude. This time, when Chahut turns her painted face to you and gives you another of those lazy smiles, you're filled with a sudden flush of excitement. God, what if you could become friends with her? You've never had a friend this cool or this scary. Amicia rolls her eyes. Ugh, fine. Have fun, I guess. Doing totally boring stuff. You wonder if it's really okay for you to come with Chahut. Isn't she worried about showing up with an alien? In the past, I might have got to worrying over it. But now, fuck it. What are they about to do? Kill me? I might thank him for that. Doing a sister a solid and saving me from having to set foot in the filthy reaches of space. Where I hear they don't follow the good word as close as they should. None of those motherfuckers here have the globes to step up to me. So you should be safe. With me on your side, not even one of those slippery fishes would do shit. Slippery fishes? Does she mean sea dwellers? You've never actually seen one, which makes sense since they dwell in the sea, but most people seem to be scared of them. You wonder how much higher in caste they are from the clowns. You wonder what they look like. There are still so many things you don't know. You've never been in church before, but you've seen them in movies and goth music videos, so you know what to expect. Clown church is not that at all. There's no pews or statues of a sad dude hanging from two perpendicular sticks, but there's an altar with a lot of purple candles and rows and rows of flimsy metal fold-out chairs. The same sugary smell that hangs around Chahut fills the place. Someone took stained glass a little too seriously when they decorated, because every inch of the window was covered in multicolored... Oh god. Why even front anymore? Every inch is covered in blood. Splatters of it paint the floor and stoned walls. It reminds you of that break room after Keneal got done murdering all those kids, except this seems deliberate. Like they decided they wanted a little bit of yellow in that corner, so they walked some poor gold blood over and gutted them. Welcome to your salvation, little one. You almost run out, but no, you can't. You need to make friends with Chahat. You hang on to that as you follow her to the front of the congregation. As you pass, various other clowns send out honks of greetings, accompanied by the occasional whoop whoop. Chahat responds to a couple with a casual, "Hey, motherfuckers." But most she ignores. Maybe she's too cool for them. You try not to make eye contact with anyone, but as you go by, or if you happen to look at anyone, you try to throw out the most intense "I'm with her" vibes you can. A couple of trolls look out as out of place as you do. Okay, not as out of place since they are actually from this planet, but there are some non-purple guys here who look distinctly uncomfortable. A few of them appear to be chained to the chairs. Cool. A purple blood is standing on a platform at the front of the congregation and preaching? Rapping? Whatever it is, it sucks. There's a lot of uninventive swearing and weirdly syncopated honks. Everyone here is extremely into it. There's a lot of answering whoops and fuck yeahs. All Chahat has to do is stand there and smirk at him, and he trails off into a nasally honk before scrambling off the church stage. You really wish you knew how to command that kind of respect. Then everybody would want to be your friend. Thanks, brothers and sisters. Today is a singular sort of day. For today I looked up toward the mountain and saw the fire in the sky. The fire that is our messiahs, and that our messiahs are the fire. Feeding a hungry forge in the belly of hell. That sweet salvation of split bone and sulfur-colored eyes. Was it the heat of the eternal damnation or the sweet flame of revelation? All is red ruin. Woe is us, darlings. Woe. It goes on like that for a while. You zone out a little bit. Someone throws a handful of powder into the candle flames, and more of that sugary, sharp scent puffs out as colorful smoke billows up. The purple bloods all start taking deep whiffs of the stuff. It kind of looks like the powder in pixie sticks. Newest member of our congregation. Pixie sticks. Maybe that's why it smells like sugar in here. Invite them to stand up and give glorious thanks. The whole congregation has gone silent. You realize that Chahat is looking at you, and the other clown priest is looking at you. Actually, every single goddamn troll in here is looking at you. Except for one small dude who appears to be trying to chew off his own hand to free himself of his shackle. Your turn to testify. Don't fuck this up, little one. And last time we preached, everybody loved it, but I was a sacrifice. So, we are going to wimp out. You stand there in the cacophony of honks and whoops, trying to dredge up a little spirit inside you, but you just can't. All that noise sounds so much like jeering, and you'd think you'd have gotten used to negative reinforcement, but apparently it's still enough to trip you up. You open your mouth, and all that comes out is a croak, like you're a frog of failure. A failed sperm session, you mean? Chahat's big hand lands on your shoulder. She looks wistful through the clown paint. That's okay, hon. Sit down before you strain something. Encased in a figure of shame, you do. God, why couldn't you have just kept it together for once in your pathetic life? The clown next to you gives you a consoling pat on the knee and offers you a half-empty bottle of Faygo. You are so despondent that you barely cast a thought to the juggalo germs, or the fact that Faygo is disgusting. It hits your taste buds like a bitch slap. Around you, the congregation is getting rowdier. The troll beside you shrugs his shoulders like, what can you do? He has a hat and a charming smile. At least, you think he does. You're starting to feel a little weird. Fago isn't alcoholic, is it? I would go easy on that stuff if I were you, the troll says. His hand hasn't left your leg. In fact, it's moved from your knee to your thigh. The first time is always tough. Whatever, you're fine. You know all about controlled substances. You're just really, really good at drugs, okay? You're a serious drugger. Druggist? For real, though, what is this? What is in this stuff? You got high with Sarava and tipsy with Trixie. That rhymes. She should put that in her next strap. But this is different. This is your brain blowing wide open and the atmosphere pouring in. This is a cosmos kissing your frontal lobe with way too much tongue. Hey, this is my supplicant. Maybe find your own. Chut is standing next to you again. She removes the clown guy's hands from your thigh and extricates the bottle from your grip. Hey, you weren't done with that. On the other side of the church, someone throws a handful of colorful powder into the fire. More smoke billows up and you feel another wave of dizziness. Maybe it's the interaction of the Fago and the smoke? Is that how science works? Such bad form, says the troll who had given you the Fago, bringing an alien to your last massacre. One would think that you had no respect for your messiahs at all. I think, brothers and sisters, that I might agree with that. Oh, fuck. A voice rings out across the... Oh, no! A voice rings out across the church. At first, you think that it's in your head, the product of whatever weird soup all in the competing substances have... all the competing substances have created, but everybody else hears it too. Chahut goes rigid beside you, her big vicious mouth stretched into an O of sock. An O of sock. An O of shock. Jesus, fuck. The congregation falls to its knees in a clattering wave. Seriously, you've never heard a crowd of people go quiet so loudly. Chairs are kicked out of the way or knocked over. Kneeling down, Chahut's head comes up to your chest. She and the clown in the hat push down on one of your shoulders. Motherfucker, get down. You hit the deck. You half expect the blood splatters to seep through your dress, but it's just crusts flakily and dry beneath your knees. You, sister. That your alien? What the hell is that voice? Where the hell is that voice coming from? It's deep and gravelly and probably male. Oh, hold up. What you had initially thought was one of Ramel's knockoff paintings hanging behind the altar turns out to be a screen, which has now turned into a gray silhouette with horns. Is everybody here bowing to some dude who literally Skyped into a clown church and doesn't even have a user pic? Your Excellency, I wouldn't describe him as my alien exactly. A little too pathetic, really, to put much bother to. There's a murmur of agreement from the surrounding trolls. Dang, tough crowd. A long snort of breath crackles into the static. Who are you to say who or what is pathetic? Chahut winces. You're all freckless wrigglers without a bean in your think pans. All of the little bloods in here look absolutely terrified, which is nothing new, but for once they aren't the only ones. Everyone in here is afraid, the purple guys included. You, come closer, little heretic. Let me give you a gander. Me? Who? What the fuck do you mean, who, sister? The motherfucker I'm jabbing my point stump at. You and Chahut share a quick nervous glance. Her throat bobs visibly. Sir, I think you got your webcam turned off. Oh, dang. Hold up. You hear a lot of wrestling and swearing. All of you hang in the awkward limbo of an old person struggling with technology. Oh, my stomach hurts. The screen flickers and you can just make out a pair of hulking shoulders. Sir, you've got the light behind you. Never mind the light, motherfucker. You, the hornless one in the rumpus robe. Come closer, child. Oh, you. Of course it's you. Being the main character is exhausting. Guys, that's the Grand High Blood. Okay. Alright, hold on. I need to calm down. Okay, that was beautiful. You move closer to the altar, although you aren't actually sure whether where the camera is. This guy is someone. You would be able to tell that even if everyone in here wasn't bowing to him, his voice has a certain quality to it. That's close enough. I'm not trying to look up your sniff nub, child. You got any notion as to who I fucking am? None, except that he's possibly important. It's always a real good time when important people get interested in your insignificant ass. I decide whose ass is insignificant in this house. You comprehend? Sure. Sir. Excellency. How long have you been rambling amongst my brethren? At least a couple of weeks. No more than a month. How many are here with you? Just you, an alien invasion force of one. All just wandering the countryside. And still pulling in oxygen? Would have thought someone like you would have picked their dentition. Would have picked their dentition with you by now. Same. You got any muscle definition? Regular? You show him the gun show. As in, you show him how very empty the weapons locker is. Too weak for the front lines. Too ugly to fill a pail with. He laughs. Low and lecherous. Although your strut sticks aren't so bad. Oh, did a giant clown just say that you have nice legs over troll FaceTime? You look at Chahut for help, but she's too busy checking out your games. Sober, you might have been uncomfortable. Fago drunk you is pretty zen about it. You're sure it's only a matter of time before you fucking alien. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's only a matter of time. If it's got to be a big giant clown, well, so be it. Shooting high, aren't you? Now you just feel silly. You assure this guy that you aren't really after that kind of stuff. There's only one thing you really, truly long for in this world. And what's that, child? Power. Wealth? The right to keep living? Yikes. You realize that everyone in this goddamn church is looking at you. waiting for your answer. Chahut looks like she wants to grab your shoulders and shake you. Jeez, no pressure. Friendship, you tell him. He laughs long and heartily. At that one, you weather it stoically. You, bigger and significantly more attractive motherfucker. Chahut seems to come to attention. What's your caste name, child? Maynard, Excellency. All that laughing has made my throat dry. If I understand rightly, you're about to undergo the ordeals? Chahut nods. She looks a little seasick. You're not sure what the ordeals are, but everything about them seems bad, including the name. Maybe get your shit shot with this one right here. They seem to have the strategy for surviving against all reasonable odds and decency. You could probably use a friend like them. He jabs another big finger at you. And regular? Yeah? Don't let me see your face again. The call disconnects and the screen goes blank. Then you point yourself toward the front of the church. When you point yourself towards the front of the church, everyone scrambles to get out of your way. It's like the big clown's attention has conveyed some honorary status on you. Probably nobody will mess with you for, half an hour at least. You aren't really going anywhere, you just need some fresh air before you pass out. Chahut emerges soon after. She looks nearly as winded as you feel. You ask her if she's mad at you since that could be potentially dangerous for both your life and your burgeoning friendship. Mad? Why would I be mad? Because your inexplicably magnetic charm worked on both my best girl and the figurehead of my church. You flush. The real question is, did it work on her? Chahut sighs. What the hell? Old motherfucker told me to listen to whatever it is you can teach. Right. He did. That basically makes you two friends by a theocratic degree. Guess so. So, darling, teach me your ways. Well, first of all, you gotta fall down a lot. Oh, that's so cute. Victory! Oh, that was beautiful. Fuck yeah. Oh, that was great. I love that. Chahut is a babe. Grand High Blood is fucking hilarious. Yeah, alright, so that's the end of Volume 9. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to play the game for yourself, I highly recommend that you go check out the link in the description where you can go to the Steam page to buy it for a whole $1. It's actually 99 cents. So not even a whole $1. But if you do not want to buy the game, then I really suggest you click on the playlist at the end of my video so you can watch all my other videos on Hiveswap Friendism, if you're interested, of course. I've covered every route and every character, and I do voices for all of them. Oh my god, I'm gonna die by the end of this game, aren't I? Anyways, if you liked this video in particular, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. I've got a kind of different video set up for my next upload, so hopefully you guys like that one. Trying a new format other than just time-lapse videos and gameplays. I'm also planning on playing the actual Hiveswap game. I know it's old, it's been out for a while, but I have actual currency now that I can buy games with. So, yeah. We'll see how terrible I am at it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!